So you are watching this video on a Monday, but it's actually Saturday for me. And there's a reason why I wanted to do this. Every single Saturday, I don't eat anything at all. I do a complete water fast. So on Friday, my last meal is at 3. I go all day Saturday without eating anything. And then I break the fast somewhere around 12 or 1 p.m. So that's a total of, let's see, 44 to 45 hour fast. Now I want to show you, can you drop 3 pounds of body weight in just that amount of time? I find that when I do this every weekend, for me anyway, I have actually lost 3 pounds every single time I do this. I make this a tradition every weekend, especially on Saturday. I don't eat any food. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with who I am, my name is Tim Ernst. I'm an intermittent keto fasting coach who has personally lost 70 pounds all the way back in 2018. And as time went on, I put the pounds back on. In 2025, I decided I am getting back into my best shape. So I started January 2nd. It is March 15th right now. And I'm already down 38 pounds. And I want to show you, I'm going to step on the scale right now. I'm going to see what I weigh. And then what I'll do is I'll piece this video together and weigh myself tomorrow on Sunday before I break my fast. And let's see if I'm able to drop 3 pounds of body weight. So first step, let's step on the scale. Let's get a current reading of my weight. And then we'll wait a little bit until Sunday and we'll see how much weight I actually lost overnight. All right, so I got my scale, and the reason why I want to show you live is that if you've watched my other YouTube videos, it shows the scale, but it doesn't actually show me stepping on the scale. And the reason for that is because my camera has weight. So usually what I do is I'll weigh myself, hurry up and jump off the scale, get my camera and film what I actually weigh. But this time I actually want to do it live and show you where I'm at. Now, it is midday. I wish I would have done this morning. I did weigh myself this morning. I was 196. And typically when you get to around midday or in the afternoon, you typically gain weight because you're drinking water. I went and worked out. But let's just check it out anyway. I started at 196. I want to get to 193 by Sunday. So let me just jump on the scale real quick and let's see if I've even lost any weight. But I want to show you live me actually stepping on the scale. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go behind the camera and kind of zoom in because you may not be able to see the number. So let me just get behind my camera here. See if I can zoom in. There we go. Now let's step on. Okay. 195.1. Hopefully you can see that. 195.1. And I was 196 this morning. So, geez, I've already lost a pound already. The reason why I do this every single weekend is because I notice throughout the week, so Monday through Friday, my weight tends to fluctuate up and down, up and down, up and down, and I tend to plateau. But anytime I do these 44 to 45 hour fast from, let's see, Friday 3 p.m. to Sunday around noon, I usually hit an all-time low and I consistently lose 3 pounds of body weight every single week when I do this, okay? It's the only way I seem to kind of get through the plateau. And what ends up happening is I hit an all-time low every single weekend and then I kind of stay there. So for example, if I hit 193 tomorrow on a Sunday, I'm going to gain a little, maybe a 1 or 2 pounds back because food has weight. I'll eat some food. And then come Monday, I'll probably fluctuate between 194, 195, maybe 193. And then the next weekend, when I do this fast again, I'll probably lose another 3 pounds. And that'll put me at my goal of 190. But then during that week, I'll probably fluctuate 191, 192. You see, that's how it works. That's what my whole graph has been. And you might notice that for yourself. It'll be like this: up and down, up and down, up and down, drop. Up and down, up and down, up and down, drop. That's exactly how my weight loss has been going. You may have experienced the same thing. So stay tuned. We're going to have to wait for Sunday. But again, I'm going to piece this all together. So for you, you're not going to have to wait. So Let's see what I weigh going into Sunday morning.
24 hours later.
$192.5. Wow. So it's about 7:30 in the morning. And as you just saw, I weigh 192.5. I'm only 2.5 pounds away from my goal, 190, but I'll probably shoot for 185. I might as well just shoot for it since I'm so close. So yesterday morning, I weighed 196. And then as you saw, at 12 o'clock, about mid-afternoon yesterday, I was 195. So I dropped another additional 2.5 pounds this morning at 192.5. So total pounds I lost in about 42 hours is 3.5 pounds. So almost 4 pounds in just 42 hours. Gotta hurry up and finish off this video before the storm comes. We got these bad storms coming in Florida. They've already hit, like, you know, the Tennessee area with tornadoes and everything, and man, the weather's looking pretty bad. So as you saw, I've lost almost 4 pounds in that 42 hours. And you know what I'll probably do is I'll probably weigh myself again before I eat, just to see if I lose any more weight. So stay tuned for that. I may not break it till like maybe 1 or 2 in the afternoon. So that'll put me close to like 46-hour fast, okay? Today's an off day for me, so I don't do any type of workouts on Sunday. I typically take off on Thursday and Sunday from the gym. And, but other than that, I train 5 days a week. And that's the key too. You gotta build muscle if you wanna lose weight as well. That's just gonna accelerate your fat loss. And I gotta tell you, I see so many people doing cardio. I think I had a comment where someone told me that there's no way they could train weights fasted doing deadlifting and squats. But then they told me that they run, gosh, I forget what they said. They like run like 7 miles in the morning and they're too tired to lift weights and they have to eat something. Well, I'm like, well, of course you're tired. If you're gonna run for 7 miles in the morning, you're not gonna have the energy to go and lift weights. The priority should be lift weights first. Do that first. Then if you want to implement some type of cardio, do that. But I got to tell you, cardio is not going to contribute to your fat loss. It just isn't. It's good for heart health. It's good for cardiovascular health. But it does not contribute much at all. Now, I take walks. Apparently my camera turned off. Not sure why. But anyway, I take walks. I take walks because I enjoy doing it. It has been shown that if you take walks after you eat, only needs to be 15 minutes. It's going to bring down your blood sugars and insulin. So good idea to take walks right after you eat. Only needs to be 15 minutes. Obviously I haven't eaten, I'm fasted, but I enjoy taking the walks. Just realized I've got nothing to eat when I break my fast. So eggs are a staple in my house. That's definitely a staple. Be interesting to see what the egg prices are today. Seems like it's always different. They got different brands, so sometimes it's really hard to find a good quality carton of eggs that's actually decently priced. So I don't know, maybe I'll do my 4 eggs, maybe I'll do something different. I may not break the fast until 1 or 2 o'clock, so that'll put me around that 45-hour, 46-hour mark, almost 2 days actually. But I got to get it now because apparently there's a tornado threat just north of where I live. I kind of live in the Tampa Bay area, but just north. There might be some tornadoes, hopefully not. We've already dealt with 2 major hurricanes last year. Hurricane Helene and Milton did a lot of damage. But anyway, I know I talked about weightlifting, you know, make that a priority more than cardio, but what's more of a priority than weightlifting and cardio is what you eat. You can't out-train a bad diet. You've got to get the diet right. So that's number 1. You should be spending more time deciding what you're going to eat and what you're preparing in the kitchen than you're actually doing in the gym, okay? So it's diet first, Then it's strength training to build muscle. And if you want to add some cardio, that could be the very last thing you do. Let's go inside. All right, not too bad, $5.99. The best tip that I can give you for eating right in the grocery store is just shop the outer perimeter. Stay away from the middle aisles, except you might want to pass the bakery department. So why am I shopping the inner aisles? Well, I like Coke Zero. Don't be hating. I know there's aspartame and stuff in it, but it's better than drinking real Coke with all that sugar. I like to have my Coke Zero from time to time. It's completely fine. It's not gonna make you fat. All right, so we're back from the store and I found some free range eggs, $5.99. Not too bad, so these are actually pretty good. And what I like to do sometimes with my eggs, I like to make some ground beef, and I put my eggs over the ground beef. So we got this Kobe ground beef that is actually grass-fed. Let's see, free graze. Yes, this looks like a good ground beef. And then I haven't had a salad in a while. Now I know salad is not carnivore, but it is keto. So I'm kind of been missing my salad. I probably only had 3 salads all this year. So I'm definitely gonna probably have a salad. That'll be like a little treat for me since I've been fasting for, man, what time is it? It's about 10:18 in the morning. So yeah, we're definitely over the 40-hour mark. And then, as you saw, I went down the soda aisle. I like my Coke Zero. I mean, hey, don't be hating. Doesn't have sugar in it. I like to have my Coke Zero once in a while. I saw this new orange cream orange soda. I'm like, this looks pretty interesting. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna open this up and we're actually gonna try this. I'm kind of curious to see what this tastes like. $2.69 for this bottle. I mean, you could almost get a 2-liter for that. But, well, you could definitely smell the orange in there. That's not bad. I actually kind of like that. I didn't think that orange cream and Coke would go together, but that's actually pretty good. I actually kind of like that. So stay tuned. I'm not going to break the fast yet, but I will be showing you, I'm going to cook this meal. I actually had somebody comment that they weren't really that great of a cook, so they kind of want me to show them, like, how do I, cook things. I mean, it's going to be pretty basic. I mean, eggs, the ground beef, you just kind of cook it until it's brown. I mean, I like my meat medium rare, but when you're doing ground beef, I mean, I tend to cook it all the way. And then, side salad. So there's green olives, onions, tomatoes, and I have a really awesome healthy dressing that I get at Costco that I'll be putting on that as well. Dressing is very important. You don't want to get the stuff with the soybean oil, canola oil, and all those bad oils. There's actually a dressing that's actually really, really good. So stay tuned and I'll show you that next. Okay, it is time to eat. It is 2:02. So let's see, about 47 hours of actual fasting. So we're going to be doing our eggs. I already prepared my salad. And this is the dressing I was talking about. This is an avocado lime Primal Kitchen at Costco. And we are cooking the beef right now. So I'm probably just going to eat half of this because the whole thing is like, I want to say it's like 1,000 calories. I don't need to eat that much. So I like to season the meat a little bit. So what we're going to use is we're going to use a little bit of chili powder. And then we're going to use some cumin, some garlic powder, and some paprika. All right. And we're going to put some garlic powder. Lots of garlic powder. I'm going to put some cumin. It's almost going to taste like taco meat. It's basically what it's going to taste like. And then we got some chili powder. So we're going to go ahead and put some chili powder on there. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to flip this. So anyway, that's basically all I'm going to eat today. Is I'm going to have the 4 eggs. Going to have half of this meat. And then we're going to have a nice salad. Basically all I put in the salad is I put it was green olives, black olives, a little bit of cheese. And there's some onions and tomatoes at the bottom. And then, of course, we'll do our 4 eggs. And that's literally going to be it. It's that simple. So that's what I'm going to be eating today. And I'm going to get this cooked up really quick. and then we'll show you what it looks like. So stay tuned. So our meat is actually almost done. So once that's done, I'll be putting half of it in here and I'll be eating the other half on my plate. So we're almost done with the meat. All right, now we got our 4 eggs. I just put a little bit of salt and pepper, so those will be ready pretty soon. I like to have them a little bit over easy. So we're almost done. We've got our half of pound of meat there. And we're gonna be putting those eggs right on the meat. They're almost done, so I like to turn the burner off. And then what we're gonna do, we're just gonna cover it. And by covering it, we'll get those yolks over easy. So the eggs are done. So this is what the eggs look like right there. And we're just gonna go ahead and slide them right on there. Excellent. So there you have it, guys. I hope you really enjoyed the video. Here's the eggs with the beef. And then we have the salad with that green avocado dressing. And that's basically all I'm going to eat today. So again, I lost the 4 pounds, in about, it was about 40 something hours. Very easy to do. So I'm going to go ahead. It's been long enough. I'm going to go ahead and eat. So make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future episodes. Until next time, I'll see you then.